Why do I feel like something happened?
Clip. The suspense there was building. That was a clip from A Woman of No Importance. And the young lady in there that you were seeing is right with us today. It's time for a chat with Zephani Idoko. Now, she's an actress best known for her role as Abena in the horror film The Unsettling.
And she's also known for a supporting role as Sallay in The Nanny. She also plays Stephanie on the Stars show
Power Book
In. Okay,
Power Book 2.
cool.
So now,
That's
a lot
the
of people watched Power, and Power Book 2 was just like, you know what, everybody didn't really know where it was going, but we saw her role in there. We have the opportunity to celebrate this bright star. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so I did a bit of listening in to a particular conversation that was happening like
earlier on.
So you know how two people are sitting together and then you're there in the middle,
Yeah.
and you're pretending you're not listening, and then you're absorbing all the information. And I find it really interesting just how much you've been able to achieve in your life.
Yeah.
You know how people aspire for stuff, and you've been able to go this far. How was it difficult for you to break into Hollywood?
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult for everyone.
It usually is.
It's difficult for everyone, but it's a different set of struggles, you know, when you're a Black woman, when you're a dark-skinned Black woman in the industry. But overall, I'm really, really grateful for everything that I've kind of been able to, you know, add to my belt. And I'm grateful for every time that I get to show up on set and just like be around people that I actually enjoy being around, and to, you know, get to work, because that's the goal, right? That's what we do all of this stuff for. That's what all the auditions are for. That's what all the heartbreaks are for, is for the moments when you like get to, you know, have your joy.
I have to ask what you believe makes you stand out, because there are a lot of beautiful African-American women.
True.
But
And
then
you're gorgeous.
You're gorgeous.
Thank you.
But
Thank
the
you.
truth is, when you get to Hollywood, then you realize, like, everyone's gorgeous. What do you think makes you stand out?
So the thing is, well, the short answer is talent, skill, grace of God.
Okay.
Because realistically, it's not about, you know, it's not really about being pretty. It's not really about having the best look. A lot of the time, it doesn't even come down to, like, you know, who has the most talent. There's just an ever-moving chessboard that is involved with who gets to play what role. And most of the time, as the actor, you have, like, just about no control over what ends up happening. And so overall, I will say, being trained, I have a degree in acting. I studied in San Francisco, and I think that having that skill set that's, like, you know, in the tool belt ready to go, it really helps, because it's one thing to be naturally talented and it's another thing to be skilled, and to, like, hone your talent and turn it into a craft. So I'd say that really helps.
So it doesn't have anything to do with where you're from. It doesn't have anything to do with you being from Africa.
That helps some of the time, like with roles like the one that we just watched in Woman of No Importance, with a role like Nanny, where I play a Nigerian. In The Unsettling, I play a Ghanaian woman. So there's a lot of times when I'll get an audition for a role for someone who is African, and being African obviously helps, because then with that audition, I have, you know, I understand the little nuances in the moment. My accent is authentic. Like, I can actually, you know, kind of deliver, you know, probably a more convincing and authentic audition in that kind of situation than a good number of the people who will get called in. So that helps.
All right.
Now, your career is one that many usually go, oh, you're Nigerian. Have you had anything to do with Nollywood?
Yeah.
And you go, no, I haven't had anything to do with Nollywood. And they're like, okay, why? So I'm going to have that okay, why moment. So I say, why? Was it something you just had your sight sets for Hollywood? Because some people do, you know, do stuff abroad and then decide, okay, it's time to come home. Let me see what I can explore. But was it always a case of, Hollywood. I've got my sights set on Hollywood?
Yeah, I think it was just a natural transition as well from, you know, studying in California to you know, moving to New York to continue my career. And it was just like, well, you know, we're doing this. And so I think that I'm open to, you know, to the right opportunities in this industry, obviously. And there's a lot of amazing projects that are coming out of Nollywood right now, of very impressive work. So I would definitely be open to, you know, exploring some of that with the right opportunities. But so far I've just, you know, because I live in New York, I've basically been focused entirely on, you know, Hollywood opporunities. But
Okay. I've been watching your fingers wave about. And I can see something blinging there. Oh. That's a wedding ring.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's been married for 3 years.
3 years married in the industry.
Yes.
How has that been going?
Great. It has been great. I have zero complaints. I thankfully have a very supportive partner. And I've never had to worry about like balancing being a wife with being an actor. Because it's just, it hasn't been something that I've had to stress about, thank God. So overall, you know, he supports me. He actually makes it easier for me to do what I do. And, you know, he's there to be the sounding board, the shoulder to cry on, with missed opportunities, you know, the person to jump with first when, you know, when big things happen. So overall, it's been a bonus rather than a
What is that
hardship.
one role you would love to have? You know how every actor says, I would really love to have this. What is that one role? I feel like she has like 10 of them. But
To be fair, to be honest, there's quite a few, but I am very into the Black Panther universe. So, you know, that would be awesome to do something in that.
Okay.
But
Did you audition for it? Did you
no, not this last one I didn't.
Okay.
No.
You auditioned for the first Black Panther?
Actually, not that either. At that point, I had barely started my career.
Okay. Okay.
I was literally, when that was coming out, I had just graduated college and moved to New York City.
Okay.
So I wasn't even going out for roles of that caliber yet.
All right.
So a lot has changed between then and now, thank God.
Okay, then. Well, they were all in town recently, and I know you're here because of Afrif, I believe.
Yes.
One of them.
Yeah.
But I think it's about time we take a little look at another clip of yours.
Okay.
What do we have?
Right? Ghost. Oh, wow.
What's it like working with actors like that? You know, he's a veteran.
Yes.
He's been there for, like, have you found you learn things from them?
Absolutely. And more than anything, I think it's just the way different people carry themselves on set. Method Man was the best, you know, person to work with. He was like, he makes an actual effort to make everyone feel comfortable on set. And so it was like, this is day one going into this, and that can be a little bit nerve-wracking, especially working, you know, with someone of his status and someone who's a series regular on the show as well. But it was just very smooth sailing because he, you know, made that effort to, you know, make me comfortable and all of that. And also, he's a great actor, so.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, besides the regular struggles of an actor, how would Hollywood make things easier on Black actors in particular? Are there ways you wish, you know, you had been able to get some kind of leeway like most actors get? White actors, that is.
I mean, we're thank God trending in the right direction in terms of like inclusiveness and representation on our screens in Hollywood particularly, and I just want to see more of that. I want to see more of our stories getting told as well. So not just, you know, seeing Black and brown people on TV and in movies, but like having their stories told and a diverse set of stories, not, you know, not the one thing that always gets done.
The slavery thing?
Yes, not the slavery thing.
Like
you know, not the, you know, just a diverse, you know, range of stories. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see more of that because when there's more of that, then there's more roles, and there's more opportunities to go out for.
Okay.
So
now, as an Idoma girl, I wonder what your favorite meal is.
That was very African just now.
Like, where do we begin? I feel like jollof rice is the staple, like jollof rice, plantain, goat meat, like, you know. But at the same time, there's a thing for the pounded yam and egusi.
Wow.
So there's definitely a love affair going on there as well. But yeah, if I had to narrow it down, I would say those two.
Well, guess what? You're having breakfast in us this morning.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes. And so while we head to the kitchen, let's take a look at a clip from the nanny.